Hello YouTube, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Trophies. We're outside for this episode. We're not stuck in my bedroom, which you all probably really love my bedroom because it's pretty awesome. But we're not stuck in the bedroom, we're actually outside and we're with the co-founder and my other presenter and my very, very good friend and colleague, Adam Toth. So I have to actually position this right. That looks good for me.
Why?
So we're outside here today in the sun and the breeze, which is fiddling with my hair, which you can probably see as well, to talk about E3. Now E3 has been over for quite some time, hasn't it?
Aye.
So it's
Over a week now.
we're over a week. It's been over, and the many games have came out. Many games have awesome.
Well, announced, not came out yet.
Well, yeah, now it's sorry, it keeps me right. He corrects me. And many games have been announced, and many games look really, really good. Rainbow Siege. Well, that's not Rainbow Six Siege, but many of you know. If you don't know, Rainbow Six had Patriots, but they canned it because it wasn't next gen. So they wanted to focus on this multiplayer based, which multiplayer doesn't it look awesome?
It
Multiplayer.
looks brilliant.
Like
It
multiplayer.
looks really, I don't know. It looks really complicated, but at the same time, it looks really fun.
Doesn't it? I was thinking that too. And also, if the camera changes, I'm very sorry, but I don't know,
Lazy.
I am lazy. So the multiplayer looks amazing. I don't know if you can actually, I really want to see if they do the multiplayer, like, you know the way they had the 5 team and then against the enemies in the 5, can you be the
Aye.
enemy? I really want to see, can you be the enemy? Because if you are the enemy,
You have to be the enemy.
do you?
It's multiplayer. You have to. I'm thinking at least you have to include an enemy team as well. That's like playing Call of Duty. Like you have to be a different team. For
Yeah.
example, you know.
I really want to see that because they didn't touch on the enemy team. They just touched on what the good team was
Yeah.
doing, like the breach and all, and they did add a lot of things into
Well,
it.
it did show, if I remember correctly in the video, like person names coming up whenever they killed them. So it might have been also other people playing the enemy.
I can't remember that bit, but
I
I'll
can't
have to
remember,
look
but
in
I
that.
think I remember that.
I'll have to look in that.
Aye.
But Rainbow Six Siege coming 2015, hopefully. We've seen Little Big Planet 3 coming November. Just in
Excited.
time for Christmas. Exciting. I am excited too.
Really excited.
We have 3 new playable characters, which means there's 4-player co-op, which we've never seen before. Well, we have seen before, but it's all been Sackboy. But now we have 3 other playable characters. Let's talk about Little Big Planet 3 for a minute. Swoop is one of them. That's the bird one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's his abilities?
He can basically lift stuff. Well, basically he's a bird,
Well, he's a
obviously.
bird,
you know.
yeah.
What the hell? He can lift stuff and, you know,
He can fly,
fly
can't
to
he?
places,
Aye.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, he
I
can
think
fly.
his flight might be limited though.
Aye.
Just to make him not so, I wouldn't say OP, but I'm gonna say OP.
Yeah, because like Little Big Planet, you have to collect prize bubbles and stuff, and I don't think they want to
I'd just be
Kick.
like, you can just fly over the whole level then.
exactly.
So yeah, I
There's
think there might be like a stamina kind of bar thing.
there might be a stamina bar. I don't think I would actually ruin the gameplay. I think I would optimize it. You know,
Yeah.
because like you
Or
just
for
don't want
some
to be.
players, like especially for the other players as well, you know, the frog-looking thing that can jump on walls.
I
That'd be
also
quite cool as well, you know,
Yeah.
for stamina, because I don't know, let him actually make it hard to get to places still, instead of just, you know, jump, and keep on jumping.
yeah. I understand where
You
you're
actually
coming
have to
from.
think about
I
it.
can totally see where you're coming from. Also, it's an our playable character. He kind of looks like a frog. One of the interviewers said.
Yeah.
So he's pretty cool looking. What's the last one? I can't remember the last one. He's big guy.
The big guy, yeah, that can change. He's the, as the developers explained it, he was the biggest and the heaviest character, but at the same time the smallest and the lightest character.
Yeah, I've seen
Because
that.
he can change between the two.
You press on the L1 and he
Yeah.
shrinks to about yay high. It's pretty cool. So Little Big Planet 3 looks amazing. They've gone into
It
so
really
much
does look amazing.
depth so they have this time. It's like, it's not
And
just
they're also more
weird.
changeability in rows, I'm thinking. I'm not too sure, but I think I saw that.
Yeah, I think
Like
that's,
instead of 3 rows, I think there may be 5 or something.
yeah,
and
5 or 6 rows, like
and they
where
added
it goes
I think it was
weirdly or something like that.
70 or something. It either be 20 or 70, I can't remember, don't quote me on this. New tools to creative mode.
Well, for all you
And that's
creative,
just new ones, you know, so.
for all you creative type out there, you're gonna enjoy Little Big Planet 3.
Also, one more thing. Your saves and levels that you did before and everything else,
They carry over
they carry
Little Big
over
Planet
to
3.
PS4 and Little Planet 3.
I can't actually wait for that. Little Big
It's gonna
Planet
be
3,
amazing.
2014 November. I definitely want it for Christmas. Also coming out a couple of our games. We're just touching on games like this. There's Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out for PS4 and Xbox One PC.
Don't know how to feel about that.
I know because like
I know if there's no new content, I think I might just stay with the PS3 version.
I know where you're coming
It's
from
not
there
worth it as
because
much, especially for the price it comes out.
I nearly have my platinum on it. I'm like missing 3-4 trophies, and I don't see the point in going out buying the PS4 version of it and then just platinuming and just going, right, was there really much point in me spending 40-50 quid on that game?
Especially in the
nothing?
basically gaming season, you know.
Exactly.
Like September to December, it's just gaming season.
I might
Just
just
a game coming out one after another, you know.
yeah. I mean, like, it's not that we don't want to see Grand Theft Auto 5
We
on
want to see
the
a new
PlayStation
one,
4,
though.
but
Because it's been so much. It's been
GTA
exactly
6.
a year almost. You know, so everybody's played at this point, or most people at least. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But I might just wait for GTA 6. But if they do bring out content, I might get it. So I might. I don't know. It depends.
Yeah.
Dead Island has hit, well, the internet. For let's say Dead Island 2, sorry, has hit the internet, and lots of comments I've been reading on so many
debates as well.
debates.
There's so many.
We're actually going to go into a debate here because this is a game that we know very little about, but yet we know so much about, and it's quite weird. Kind of like a contradiction there, but we know hardly anything. We know in the first game they tried Deep Silver tried to create something like Last of Us did. The Last of Us and Dead Island, you can't really. They're both the same genre, like
Dead
action.
Island's more of a killing thing, though, and Last of Us is more of a telling a story.
Yeah, you get more connected to the
honest.
characters in The Last of Us, like Joel and Ellie. But in Dead Island, they tried to get the connection, but
They didn't get it right.
they didn't get the connection there. We were promised so many connections and so
In
many
this
levels.
Riptide, they also tried a connection again.
Riptide actually was terrible compared to Dead
Yeah.
Island number 1. They promised so many things,
I know.
but the maps were smaller.
Especially the trailers and everything as well, where they showed the characters, like assumingly it was the end of the trailer whenever people said that the characters killed themselves in this big boat they were stuck in or something. As well, no, I don't know.
I don't know how
Not
to
the
feel,
biggest fan of it.
but the E3 trailer couldn't get out there. I was like, the E3 trailer we seen from Deep Silver with Dead Island 2 shows a more funny side to Dead Island that we haven't seen before. If you play Dead Island, if you're a fan of Dead Island, Deep Silver, and you know, you just go in.
Good. They made the intro as well.
Yes,
The intro's amazing.
intro was amazing. Like the song and the zombies, and he was just jogging, and he hadn't got a clue what was happening behind him, and it was just so funny actually, just to watch this guy jogging and then die at the end. And it's
I
very
don't know whether
sad,
you
but
realize
it's
it
funny
took
as
me about
well.
3 times to actually realize the way he was fake. He was a fraud.
It was fraud.
The thing that fell out,
Yes.
silicone piece, and then he had a wig as well and
Yeah.
everything. I realized after like second or third time, I was like, alright.
I knew the
is.
wig was fake, but I was like, is that a muscle just popping out there? I was like, what?
That's why I thought first. I was like, that's a weird looking muscle.
That's
And then I
weird.
realized it was silicone. After the end thing came up, I was like,
Yeah.
he's a fraud.
It was quite weird, but they did a more funny side to Dead Island, and I think that's really, really well done the way they did that.
Yeah.
Can't wait to play that, kill some zombies. But a massive thing that hit everyone, and everyone was like, "What the hell is that? Who we think it is?" Aaron Paul and Jack Black voices
Possible.
is possible. But we know that Jack Black is not currently in it. But it's we don't know if Jack Black's not in it. He has said he's not in it, and he has confirmed he's not in it. But Jack Black being
Well,
Jack Black, he
I
might
don't know.
just be saying because he's under
Jack
contract.
Black does like messing with
know,
people's heads,
Yeah,
to be honest.
like he might be under contract to say he's not part of it and confirm he's not part of it if he's asked. But yet, what closer to the date, he might just say, "Yeah, I am part of it. I was under contract," and say, "I wasn't."
Maybe he's not allowed to say it yet.
Yeah.
His faces wasn't revealed, remember?
Yeah,
There was only 2 people and it was up to about the leg.
Yeah,
So faces weren't revealed. Which means I'm guessing they want to still keep it a secret so far. And I guess that's why he had to, if he is in it, had to keep it a secret, you know?
it would be interesting.
It would make sense.
I'd love Jack Black and Aaron Paul being in it, But we did hear Jack Black and Aaron Paul. But if you've been on the internet and you've
Could
been...
be an impersonator.
That's what Jack Black has said. It was an impersonator of the guy who done Kung Fu Panda TV show. If you know the Kung Fu Panda TV show, Jack Black impersonator. He said it was a Jack Black impersonator, but I've seen that show, and I was like, I definitely could think it was Jack Black. But only time will tell. We want to hear your views on that, because like Aaron Paul, if you've watched Breaking Bad, amazing Breaking Bad, and
Need for Speed as well.
Need for Speed as
The
well.
new
The new Need for Speed movie, absolutely outstanding.
Amazing.
Jack Black is currently apparently working on a film, Goosebumps or something, I think it is.
Yeah, possible. Yeah, I'm
I
not too
can't-
sure about that one.
can't
Don't
remember.
quote me on that.
I can't remember the name of the film, but if he is in Dead Island 2,
He's usually on contract anyway, so I'm pretty sure he's working on something.
he has to be in something. But if he is working in Dead Island 2, as soon as we hear it, you'll hear too. So that's all we've got time for really today. It's been a really long video. Sorry to keep you from your daily lives, but it's been a pleasure debating this with you, Adam.
It's amazing.
I
Good
can't.
weather out here as well for once.
Exactly, good weather out here. You'd understand that if you knew where we were from, but that's for a different day. So, yeah, we'll keep you in touch with all the latest gaming news and all that stuff as well. So, yeah, from...
And if you're watching this like years later and we're wrong, be free to post in the comments how retarded we are, and
Yeah,
how
just-
we got it wrong,
Yeah,
so.
if we are
Go ahead.
wrong and with ever we say, just be like, you two are weird and retarded. Why, what, why? Just, don't be
And then
afraid
we'll
to
agree
post a
with
comment.
you.
We will probably agree with you, because if we got it wrong, we're going to admit we got it wrong. But anyway, that's all we've got time for, like I said like a minute ago. So yeah, it's been good sitting here debating with you, Adam. Good talking about games. That's all from us at Let's Talk Trophies. Have a good day and earn a platinum. See you later.